good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. We're back on the couch. It's Friday night, and it is time for another installment of Weekly Movie Review with yours truly, where I give my 12 cents. I can't say two. I give more than 2 cents. I give about my 12 cents about a movie, let you know if it's worth seeing according to me. What is my credentials, you ask? I like movies, and I have a bunch of them, and I watch them all the time. There you go. So yes, you could be just like me to reviews at home too. Anyway, this week I reviewed a action flick, if you will, starring Alex Pettyfer, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Timothy Olyphant, as well as Diana Agron and Teresa Palmer, I believe were the other two kind of known names in there. And I'm referring to I Am Number 4. Now, I Am Number 4 follows the story of an alien played by Alex Pettyfer and his protector, if you will, played by Timothy Olyphant, as they try to stay safe from these intergalactic murderers, bounty hunters, whatever you want to call them, who are trying to kill each one of these aliens in numerical order. Well, as you guessed it from the title, he is number 4, Alex Pettyfer is. So, in other words, they gotta make sure he doesn't die. And honestly, the overall movie was decent. It follows the story of the angsty teen who wants to be able to be a teen and, you know, live with friends and have girlfriends and, you know, be a high school kid, where at the same time not dying. Though he doesn't really care too much about the whole not dying thing. That's more of Timothy Olyphant's job, to make sure his ass doesn't die. So really nothing new material, you know, in terms of material being covered here. Pretty standard high school angsty love story, to be quite honest. Of course, dude falls for chick. Chick likes dude and his mysteriousness. They tie in one of the friends. Of course, he sticks up for the nerdy kid who likes science instead of joining with the other very attractive jock fellows that, you know, in real life you would hang out with, which they have a little twist as to why this science quote-unquote nerd and the alien become friends, kind of explained later on in the movie. Really just to add a little bit of a plot twist. It really isn't that big, but it's just kind of something to speed the story along a little bit. Overall, I wanted to like the movie because I really do like Timothy Olyphant. In Justified, he's one of the most badass characters ever, and he made the movie Hitman possible to watch. I'm not saying it was good, but it was possible to watch thanks to Mr. Olyphant. So I'm a big fan of him. I really have always liked him, and I think he's a great actor. But sadly, even he couldn't really save this movie. I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean, but it really was just, there was nothing new to it. It was one of those movies that you get done and you're like, all right, what was the point? So we just ran through that movie for what reason, you know? And it sucked, but it sucked because I think there was some potential, you know? It had some potential to, there was a chance for some great special effects. Instead, a lot of them just came off as kind of standard CGI, you know, in front of a green screen. So there were a couple that were cool. One thing that is cool is his scar marks, or kind of his tattoos that come through. They explain it, but they come through whenever one of the other aliens gets killed. His, essentially like a mark goes on his leg. And now he has 3 marks. 3 people have died. So that's kind of cool. It's also kind of cool towards the, when they get to a point where you get to meet one of the other numbers. So that's kind of cool. And they tie that in a little bit. But overall, it just, nothing jumped out. You know, it was one of those movies that I tried to focus on it, but you almost find yourself like thinking, oh, I could be doing this, or thinking about this or that. So, which that isn't a good sign. That isn't a sign of a good movie, you know. If I'm the type of person, I engross myself in movies, as I've said before. You know, when I'm watching a movie, I'm focused on the movie. I'm not, you know, doing anything else. Maybe I'm up on Facebook or something, but it's not like I'm, you know, not paying attention. I like getting engrossed in a movie. It's a 2-hour break from reality. It's fun, and I already throw myself into movies. So when you can't hold my attention, that's saying something. So, I Am Number 4, bad job. Overall, I mean, Timothy Olyphant adds a little bit to it. Alex Pettyfer, he doesn't do a bad job, but he doesn't do a very good job. It's really just he could have been any teenage star that's out right now. He could have been Robert Pattinson. He could have been Taylor Lautner. He could have been probably Jesse Eisenberg, except Jesse Eisenberg would have been way better at it. He could have been essentially any up-and-coming, Jonas Brother-looking / Bieber-looking, I don't know, I hate to say it, but, I mean, all the stars of today, they all act the same, which isn't very good. So, hopefully one of them is going to turn into the next De Niro or the next Hoffman or something, because if not, my generation or the next generation is screwed. But anyway, I digress. Overall, what do I rate the movie? I'm going to give it 2 stars. That's right. I didn't go 3.5 like I usually do. Amazing. Write home about it. Throw me a parade. So yes, I give it that based on the fact that it just wasn't, there was nothing about it that stood out. And in my mind, 1 star is a bomb, 2's bad, 3's average, 4 is good, 5 is amazing. 5 is an Instacop classic. Pretty much any 4-star movie I'm going to buy. This one is a 2-star movie. And honestly, a lot of people probably watch it and say, well, why? That's just an average movie. But I felt it was, in my opinion, an average movie can at least hold my attention. I'm going to leave the movie saying, all right, well, I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. I'm not going to buy it. This one, it couldn't hold my attention. I literally, the only times that I really looked, I was watching it on my laptop, I would scroll down to the bottom of my iMovie player to see how much time was left just to try to get through it. So, I don't know, it was pretty weak. So, overall, 2 stars. I personally wouldn't even recommend you go Redbox and spend $1 on it. And it wasn't that it was that bad of a movie. There was just nothing to really enjoy about it. And maybe I'm totally off base. Maybe there's people out there who this is your favorite movie. This is your guys' equivalent of Crash or something. That's my favorite movie. So I don't know. If so, tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me what I didn't get about it, what I didn't like about it. And let me know, because honestly, I'm curious. I'm curious if people out there, really do like it. And, I want to be interactive, so let me know what you think. So, once again, reviewed, I Am Number 4, gave it 2 stars. Ugh, my opinion. And I wouldn't even recommend you Redbox it or Blockbuster Express it. If it's on TV, find something else to watch. Go watch 2.5 Men or an episode of SVU, because it's always on. I'd rather do that. I'd rather watch an episode of SVU I've already seen than watch this movie, even for the first time. It's kind of sad. But anyway, that's my weekly movie review. It's Friday night. We're back on the couch. My trusty co-star, yours truly, Matthew Maley, the one and only. And there's my review. So, of course, if you like my video, you like my review, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing from everybody. I like getting likes on it, like bumping up the views. I appreciate that. It shows you guys are putting in some time as well as I am. Of course, if you're on MatthewMaley.com, thank you for checking it out. Stop by the guest book, say what's up. Always like hearing from new people. If you're up on Facebook, or if you want to like me on Facebook, please do. Search for MatthewMaleyPoker. I'm the only one. And as always on Twitter, @MatthewMaley. Follow me. Put a little hashtag MatthewMaley.com if you want to. Whatever. Trend me. Make me a trending topic. I got to get more stuff out there before that'll happen. But anyway, thanks for checking out my videos. As always, Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace out.